we are live and kicking.
Live now. Page. Favorite nickname for you, Kurt Johnsen Page. Kurt Johnsen. Kurt Johnsen Yoga.
Mhm. I'm trying to give you a little bit more room too, so
What?
I moved this over a little bit to give you a little bit more room
Oh,
since we're
awesome.
shooting this
So
way.
we're not knocking on the second cousin.
Oh, she's sideways. Oh, Patty. Hey, Patty. And she could be a little sideways. That's gonna be fun. All right, we good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you ready, my love?
I'm always ready.
Are you guys ready? Happy Monday, you guys. Hope you had a great weekend. Yay. I have you all muted so I don't get a little distracted. There you go. I'm glad you joined us right side up. Let's start standing. We'll hang out for just a moment or two, let people kind of jump in. So we'll come into a wide leg, make a little bit of room. I want to say hello to my beautiful wife, Melissa,
Hello.
who's joining me once again today. Slight bend in the knees, fold the hips, grab opposite elbows, and hang out for a moment.
Oh, I think Teresa's got one of those
I
super
know.
big boys with her.
He
They
does.
show us all up.
She does. But see, they're hiding the view, so that way we don't feel bad about our own practice.
Oh, good.
So head is hanging loose, eyes are closed, smile. You got a little time just for you. Appreciate the moments that we have. You can take a moment to take care of ourselves and to dial in. The first thing you should do about celebrating the moment is to show up. That means drag that mind, sometimes kicking and screaming, out from the past, which it analyzes over and over again, or out from the future that it worries about, and get into here and now. The easy way to do that is to feel. On the inhale, feel the breath literally come in through the nose, down the back, feel it fill against the lower lungs. On the exhale, feel it travel up the front of the chest and out through the nose. On those exhales, you start to hang a little looser, getting longer now. Now you can start to feel the duality of strong legs, but the upper half relatively loose. You can feel gravity gently elongating you here. Now, while you're doing all this feeling and ideally quiet in this mind, a moment showing up to where all life happens here and now, you'll find the breath is fluid. The fluid breath represents the peace, the calmness. That's all I want you to develop here today. The physical strength will come for sure, but it's that mental strength, that constitution that we're trying to develop. That's reflected by the fluid breath. So I'm going to try to challenge that fluid breath, particularly today. My goal, everyone, except for maybe Teresa's son, takes a break. And maybe Melissa as well. But my goal, everyone takes a break. So when you have to take a break, don't get bummed out. In fact, you should smile because that means I accomplished my task. Because just like in life, sometimes you can't do it all. It's not good or bad. It just is the fact at that moment. And then, of course, our presence starts to shape change wherever you want to go. Speaking of change, class will start to change now because we'll start to move. On the inhale, seek length. Draw the crown to the front of the room. The back engages as you lift halfway up. On the exhale, fold. Inhale, press down, lifting halfway up. This time, maybe the elbows come forward, so the back is really flat, a little bit more leverage. On the exhale, dive down deeper. Release the hands to the mat one more time. Inhale, seek length. Exhale, fold, nice and low. Slight bend in the knees, roll up. Inhale, restack one vertebrae at a time. And from here, shoulders back and down, and we'll bend the knees deep. So we're getting in a horse stance here, meaning the knees flare, but the heels drawn toward one another, so legs are still gripping. We'll use a little wheel breath, but then we're going to make it hard, so we'll get warm. So first on the inhale, float the hands up to the chest. On the exhale, send them to the front of the room. So you guys are probably familiar with this. On the inhale, hands circle in, circle up. Long exhale flowing out. Beautiful element of Tai Chi here. That understanding that energy, life, breath all comes in, and we just conduits. It flows through us. We just borrow it. It's a relationship we have with energy on this planet, borrowing it for a moment and letting it flow through us. So here, let's add a little heat. So on the inhale, we're staying soft. You know it. On the exhale, I want you to trying to blow up a big balloon. Press the belly button to spine, round the back, and squeeze all the CO2 out. I want you to shake at the end of the breath. On the inhale, drop the hips, drop the tension. Air flows in. Exhale, long and strong out. Inhale, hips drop lower, breath comes in slower. Exhale, longer, stronger, press. One more time, hard. Inhale, float in. Exhale, press out. This time we're staying soft the whole way on the inhale and staying soft on the exhale, extending the arms out. Straight out as the wrists grow loose and the fingers drop and we brush it out. Inhale, press down to brush high. Let's keep it slow. On the exhale, back flat, bend the knees, brush low. So keep the eyes looking ahead of you so they don't drop to the floor. Each inhale, wrists reach higher. You can lift the shoulder blades here. Exhale, descend. Inhale, brushing a little higher now. Exhale, brushing a little lower. Next inhale, press down to come up. You guessed it. We're going to float to the right. We'll flex that right foot. Long exhale. Feel that right hamstring. Inhale, coming all the way up. Here, come on over. Flex left foot. Exhale, left side. Inhale, gently rise. Returning to center. Exhale, lowering slow. Inhale, one more time. Rise and then turn to the right. Exhale, long on the right side. Change has already happened. Inhale, coming all the way up. You know it. Coming over. Flex left foot. Exhale, long on the left side. Inhale, gently rise. On the exhale, hands come out and slowly down. Nice job. You notice it leaves you that heart wide open. From here, we'll bring the feet together in front of our mats. Everything's working. I'm kind of excited. Strong legs, single breath. Inhale, reach out, reach out. Exhale, fold. I know, I probably spoke too soon. Inhale, crown it to the front of the room. On the exhale, plant the hands, walk up or magically float the feet back. Plank pose, upper push-up position. So my first thought was just to hang out here until everyone took a break, but it seemed like it'd be a pretty boring class. So we won't go there yet, but the fingers are spread super wide, the gaze a little bit in front of you, and if you're not smiling, lower the knees, you'll get stronger quicker by customizing. Now, it is a full inhale that finds us drifting forward, and a long, slow exhale that finds our elbows bending no more than 90 degrees. Next inhale, press down, draw the chest forward, the shoulders clearly away from the ears. Well done. On the exhale, tuck the toes, with or without push-up, hips to the sky here. So catching that first downward facing dog, perfect. Head hanging loose, looking back at the feet. Walk it out. But again, we're like we were playing with last week. No force. Just looking to open. Instructing the body to relax. It's a different type of instruction that we're used to, well, really. Inhale, crouch. Exhale, walk jump or float. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Inhale, reach out, reach up, strong legs, hands touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crown forward. On the exhale, once again, walk, chip, or float. Inhale, drifting. Exhale, descend. Inhale, heavy through the fingers, lighten the chest as you draw it to the front of the room. On the exhale, tucking toes, hips high. Beautiful. Next inhale, press. Exhale, deep lunge, right foot. We'll keep the hands down to start things off, and we'll lower the left heel, seal the outside left foot to the mat. So kicking off in an early warrior position. Now, right before we lift the hands, I want you to feel the breath low and slow, deep as that right thigh. Lift through the left arch, so much so you feel the outside left foot touch. Then you can float the arms as you wish. Sides of the room, jet airplane. In fact, instead of just floating them, I want you to actually reach the sides of the room. I know everyone has a little bit different spacing going on. But we're trying to exercise that will, so we're not just lifting our arms. Big difference between lifting your arms and actually trying to touch the sides of the room. Let's stay engaged here. Speaking of intent, on the inhale, as you flex the outside of the left foot, can you reach the crown head forward? Then on the exhale, pressing through the right foot, try to lift the ball or the heel, right heel. Maybe float the right toes as well. Tricky stuff here. Last 2 breaths, you can draw the hands forward, biceps to the ears. Now we're looking for intensity, and we're looking to meet it with a calm, fluid breath, soft face, and a little bit of acceptance, you see. Hands to the sides of the room. On the inhale, we reach out and up. Sorry, my love. Exhale, coming down slow. Right foot up, straight back. So kicking off our first single leg plank pose. Again, you can modify here by lowering the left knee. Stronger still, draw the left hand forward, left bicep near left ear. So on one leg and one arm. Ideally the opposite one. It makes it much easier to do. Now the tough one here is to slide the nose forward just a little bit. Try it, just a half inch. It's a game of millimeters, this practice is. Left hand now joining right. Inhale, drift. Exhale, descend. Inhale, draw it forward. Hips remain level. Exhale, tuck left toes. Hips and right leg now skyward. So big hands here. Flex the right heel, point that little right toe down. And we're trying to separate the heels from one another. If you feel comfortable here, grab them out with the right hand as you slide the left hand halfway toward that left foot. You keep it on the mat as a little kickstand, or you can reach it directly toward that left foot. Beautiful, Helen. Flex that right foot and point the little right toe down. There you go. Well done. Yeah, it changes a lot of things. Hand to the floor. Inhale, heel comes up. On the exhale, we'll lunge it through once again. Left heel coming down. On the inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, take it on down. Right foot up, back, down. No sliding today. Inhale, drift. Exhale, descend. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders away from the ears. On the exhale, tuck toes, hips to the sky. Inhale, crouch. Exhale, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Next inhale, bend both knees, sit back into a chair, hands come high. On the exhale, hands find prayer. So a great place to kind of check the breath. See if it's still fluid. Back is flat, each inhale getting tall. Next exhale, explore. Can you bend the knees just a little deeper? Always questioning, always checking. That's it. We're on this planet and on this mat to explore every moment, every breath. Challenging, cool. If this is easy, check this out. Keep the knees touching, but straighten the left leg, placing the left heel gently in front of you. I forgot this one. But then someone said my classes were too easy.
Not me.
So if you feel comfortable, you float that left heel a little bit. This is easy. Hands coming high. Whoa, biceps near the ears as I'm falling out. Each inhale, reaching, exhale, bend the right knee. Hips drop a little lower. Inhale, hands reach high. And exhale, hands to prayer. Listen up. Inhale, straighten right leg. Left knee comes up. On the exhale, drifts to the back of the room. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, something new. It's unbelievable. From here, instead of draping over the right leg, I want that body strong. So in the inhale, flex through the left heel, draw the crown to the front of the room. On the exhale, point that little left toe down. Just keep turning it down until you find sensation right leg. Straight and strong, we go. Inhale, press down, right leg, left leg coming to the front of the room. On the exhale, we're going to find our place here. You can extend it or you can bend it. Inhale, hands reach up. On the exhale, coming together behind the back. Inhale, press down, see yourself, feel yourself get taller. On the exhale, knuckles down to the ground, eyes to the sky. And we practice that bold action. Looking to get uncomfortable, looking for weakness to gain strength, looking for imbalance to develop stability. It's always the opposite. So here, that's what we seek. Gaze to the horizon. Inhale, left knee lifts. On the exhale, left heel drifting now toward the back of the room. I wonder what fun we can have on the descent. We can pause twice on the descent. So I'll tell you what, on the inhale, flex the left heel, grounded to the front of the room. On the exhale, come down halfway. So the body parallel to the floor. We bent the right knee, a little shakiness, palms pressing, knuckles drifting to the back of the room. One more pause on this descent. On the inhale, seek length. On the exhale, bend the right knee even deeper. Try to split the difference. Very tricky. On the inhale, long. On the exhale, down goes that left foot. Inhale, hands travel up. On the exhale to prayer. Let's use the heat and wring it out. Inhale, long. Exhale, everything deep to the right we go. Left elbow inside the right knee. I'm seeking to enjoy the twist a bit further, so I'm lowering my left knee. Melissa choosing to keep her left knee straight. Left heel reaching the back of the room. Everyone's pressing down with their right hand. But if you feel comfortable, you can extend the left hand outside the right knee foot, right hand the sky. So we're opening up like a wing. So press down heavy with the right hand, twist it up. There you go. Now left hand, right hand reaching up, the right shoulder soft. Well done. You want to wrap it up? Sorry, I should have offered that. My bad.
I'm trying to follow instructions.
I appreciate that. That's a new trick, right?
Right.
From here, we start to meet back in prayer. Next inhale, press down to lift up. On the exhale, we'll take it down slow. Right foot up, back, down. Inhale long, exhale low. Inhale, draw it forward. On the exhale, tuck toes, hips high. Inhale, hips a bit higher. On the exhale, bring the right knee down. So we're in line with the right hand, right knee, left foot in a line with the left hand coming to the sky. So it's a variation of a side plank, but don't take off yet. First, let's open. So you'll float the left leg, so you're teetering, right hand, right knee. Then you can bend the left knee, find left ankle with the left hand, and keep it all about shoulder level. So in the inhale, seek length. On the exhale, flex the ankle of the hand and open up. Trying to balance the sensation. It works on that left shoulder, but really the front of that left thigh as you flex the left heel. Press down through the right shoulder, glancing down to stabilize up for a little imbalance. Find the end of the breath, 2 exhales here. See if indeed you can find that little bit of space. From here, left foot drifting back and down as the left hand ascends skyward. While we're here, we might as well catch that traditional kind of side plank. So you can stay here with the knee down, or you can straighten the right leg. You can stack the legs or keep one foot in front of the other. On the inhale, flex through the heels, crown at the front of the room. On the exhale, lift the left hip really close to the ceiling. So you get that inner crescent shape. Then you can reach left hand to the front of the room, left shoulder to the sky. Then you can float the left leg skyward as well, separating the heels as we open up. Only as strong as our weakest link. So the longer we get, the more we can expose, and the stronger we'll be. Inhale, left hand high. On exhale, left hand joins right. Inhale long, exhale low. Inhale, draw it forward. On the exhale, tuck toes, hips high. Inhale, crouch. Exhale, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, seek length. Exhale, super low, all the way up slow. Inhale, reach out, reach up, strong legs, hands touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crowned forward. On the exhale, once again, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, drift. Exhale, descend. Inhale, chest forward. On the exhale, tuck toes, hips high. Beautiful. On the inhale, we're pressing through fingers. Exhale, deep lunge, left foot. Hands stay down. You know it. Let's set it up. Seal the outside of the right foot to the mat. Right heel coming down. Feel the breath against the left thigh. Maintain that connection as you float the arms. And then engage that will and touch the sides of the room. Move the body, quiet the mind, exercise our will, because our will shapes reality. That's kind of our mechanism we engage reality with, is our intent, our will. From here, left heel can lift. Sure, the left toes can lift as you press the ball of the left foot. It's a game of leverage. If you need more intensity to replicate your life, your day, to practice it, to better prepare for it, draw the hands forward, biceps near the ears. Type A personality test right there. Good. Head up just a little bit. I think it was Kimball, yes? You got it? Well done. Here the arms to the sides of the room. On the inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, coming down slow. Left foot up, coming straight back. That single leg, you can work it here. Hardcore is literally and figuratively will float the right hand forward, right bicep, right ear. On the inhale, pressing through the ball, the left foot, reach through right fingers, and exhale, floating left heel, floating right thumb. It was a little windy. That gust kind of caught me. So the nose comes forward as you're heavy through left fingers. And right joins left. Inhale long, exhale low. Inhale, press down to lift up. On the exhale, tuck right toes, hips and left leg sky. Beautiful. Flex it through the heels. Separate the heels from one another. Flex left foot, point little left toe down. As perhaps you start to slide the right hand toward that right ankle halfway or maybe reaching back. Good correction on that side, Helen. Well done. That reach back, Jacqueline. Well done. Head hanging loose. Everyone's calm. I'm going to come up with some harder stuff. Maybe you're right. My class was getting too easy. The hand to the floor. Inhale, heel high. Next up, we'll lunge it through. Stand the ball to the right foot. Inhale, reach out, reach up. Well, next up, we'll bend the elbows to the back of the neck. So in the inhale here, pressing the palms firmly. Next up, soften the shoulders, separate the elbows, and the eyes drift skyward. So 3 breaths here, just playing with that little bit of duality, palms pressing, softening shoulders. And each exhale, trying to separate elbows so the heart opens wider. Eyes drift a little higher. Last 2 exhales, try to extend it a little bit, soften it. Try to direct the body to let go. We direct it to engage often. Can we direct it to soften as well? Well done. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, hands coming down. Left foot up, back, down. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Inhale, come up strong. On the exhale, tuck toes, hips skyward.
I guess you remembered.
Yeah. Inhale, crouch. Exhale, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, seek length. Exhale, super low. Inhale, bend both knees, kick back to Melissa's favorite chair, and the hands find prayer. Yeah, you just never know, right? So feet, knees pressed together, hips as low as you want to go. Take your time, find your breath, find your peace. It's not yoga without the peace. That's the practice itself. From here, you can keep the knees touching. This time we'll straighten the right leg, place the right heel gingerly in front of you. So you can, just setting it down is pretty tough. A tendency of hunch, so we're pressing down, lifting the chest up. If you feel comfortable, float that right heel just a little bit off. A little bit more hands coming high. A little bit more heat, palms, they press. And we're reaching up on the inhale, softening down, relaxing, exploring, bending that left knee deeper on the exhales. What can we do? Beautiful. From your hands, come back to prayer. Inhale, right knee high, straightening the left leg. On the exhale, right heel back of the room. Flex to the right heel. Let's get that body parallel with the floor. Flex right heel, point little right toe down. And then I'll tell you what, half speed. Inhale, press down, straight right leg coming to the front of the room. Finding your place here or bend it with me. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, gathering together behind the back. Always trying to seek that heart open. People can feel it when you open that heart. On the inhale, taller. Exhale, knuckles down, eyes sky. Right leg as straight and strong as you can breathe comfortably through. Everyone's way too stable. So now you guys start to close your eyes. We don't fear falling. It's all just part of the practice. It's also a cool sensation when you close your eyes and not fall. Gaze to the horizon. Inhale, knee lifts. On the exhale, heel drifting behind us. All right, so body parallel with the floor. Once again, flex the right heel, point little right toe down. On the inhale, long, and exhale, bend the left knee to split the difference on the descent. Stabilize, you got this. Palms pressing, knuckles drifting away from the shoulders. Inhale, long. Exhale, one more pause, a little lower. Inhale, lengthen on the exhale, down, touch down right foot. Inhale, hands gather high. Nice job. Exhale, come into prayer. Let's ring it out. Inhale, long. Exhale, everything. Prep for the twist by exhaling everything. Then deep to the left we go. Right above side left knee. Now we got that option. We can press down with that left hand, twist chest left side of the room. Now you can see my hands are just about in the heart center, which is usually the cue to extend right hand outside left knee, foot, left hand to the sky. More flexible than that, have to go deeper. That's the only way you can find sensation or get challenged. Maybe you start to wrap it up here. It's the flexible folks who have to work so much harder than we tight people to find sensation. I find it just very easily. So the breath spirals up and down, 2 exhales. Let's finish it now. All right, hands coming back to prayer. Next inhale, press down, we rise. On the exhale, take it down slow. Left foot up, straight back. So we're catching a single leg plank pose on this side, like a bonus round, if you will. That's what it feels like, doesn't it? Yes. Inhale, drift. Exhale, descend. I love a bonus. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, tuck right toes, hips and left leg to the sky. So, second time, single leg, left foot high. Challenging, cool, easy. Inhale, look between the hands. On exhale, bend the elbows and hover the chest about an inch off the mat. So the chest is lifted right between the thumbs. The nose is lifting, the corners of the mouth are lifting, left heel is lifting, nose is drifting forward now. Inhale, left heel high, and exhale, elbow straight and strong, left heel to the sky. Inhale, higher, on the exhale, we'll lunge it through. Right heel descends, inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, yes, we'll open it now, left hand forward, right hand back. Welcome to Warrior Two, checking out the basics. Left heel with the right arch or heel to heel is close enough. But bring a little life into it by drawing the heels toward one another. See if you can get the lower half of the body to actually shake with intensity as you're trying to slide the feet together. Energetically, you'll feel this rise at that center channel. Now I want to blend it. So gaze drifts to the right wall. On the inhale, hands float up. On the exhale, float them down. Now let's slow this down. Inhale, legs are intense as we exercise our will, sliding our heels toward one another. Exhale, upper half of the body is fluid, barely is floating the hands down that center line. And we have this hard and soft, yin and yang, these focuses, and blend them effortlessly. We comfortable in between, even in between the extremes. Good practice for the rest of life. 3 breaths here, eyes closed, own pace. Everyone will catch up, no worries. Last one out and up. Long exhale coming down. Inhale, extend the arms, eyes, left. Exhale, right to left. Inhale, bring them high. Exhale, come on down. Left foot up, back, down. Now joining right. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Inhale, press down to lift the body up. On the exhale, tucking toes, hips once again skyward. Inhale, hips higher. On the exhale, left knee coming down. So line up that left hand, left knee, right foot in line. So right hand ascends skyward. So again, we're pressing strong through that left shoulder, through the left fingers, and we're starting off by floating that right leg. So we'll be teetering left hand, left knee. Now, a lot of stability and strength developing here. This might be enough for you this moment, or you can open it up by bending the right knee, find the right ankle with the right hand. And here, keeping everything about hip level or shoulder level. On the inhale, seeking length. On the exhale, flexing the ankle and the hand and opening up. Just a few breaths here. Once again, you can glance down to get a little stabilization if you're starting to fall. You can look up if you're feeling comfortable, but press the planet away. Beautiful. We'll send that right leg back and then down and send the right hand high. So we can stay in this variation of side plank. We're getting stronger by the moment, or you can add intensification by straightening the left leg. Now, Melissa likes to stack her feet. That's a more intense variation. I bring one foot in front of the other. On the inhale, flex through the heels. On the exhale, lift the right head, heel toward or hip toward the ceiling. Now, from here, you can reach the right hand in the front of the room. Really long on that right side. Stay heavy through left fingers. Stronger still, separate the heels from one another as the right heel extends skyward. So it's heavy through fingers. Gaze skyward, perhaps the eyes close. And we flow boldly into the unknown. That attitude of exploration, no expectations means no disappointments. It's a fairly simple game. It's just a consistent one. Some would argue a relentless one. Right foot descends, joining left. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, tuck toes, hips high. Inhale, heavy through right fingers. Exhale, deep lunge, right foot. Left heel coming down slow. Inhale, reach. On the exhale, open. Hey, warrior two on the right side. We made it. Check the basics out, the heel and the arch. Do yourself a favor and walk your left foot back a quarter inch. Just explore. Our ego doesn't want to be wrong. The ego and the mind work in conjunction to sandbag us, right? Afraid of being wrong. You got to lead the way to explore. Hips level, legs drawn toward one another. Legs are engaged now. Wheels intense as I'm trying to squeeze my legs, and I float the eyes, left wall. Inhale, hands float up. Exhale, float them down that center line. This is as intense as you can make it. On the inhale, can the lower legs really be engaged? On the exhale, can the upper half of the body really be soft? Super efficient with this energy usage. 3 breaths here, eyes closed. Flow at your own pace. Match your breath. Let's keep that focus. Exercising that will. Paying that attention. One more time, out and up. Long exhale, straight down the center line. Well done. Inhale, extend the arms, eyes right. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, bring them high. Exhale, come on down slow. Right foot up, straight back. Bonus. Inhale, drift. Exhale, descend. Inhale, chest forward, hips level. Exhale, tuck left toes, hips right leg sky.
Does this mean I can get more than a 100%?
Yes. Everyone's getting 117 points. From here, flex of the heels, separate. Let's get strong. Inhale between the hands. On the exhale, hover the chest. So this is fairly intense because you're floating the chest about an inch off the mat, floating the right heel, floating the chin, sliding the nose forward, still smiling and breathing fluidly. That's the point, that appreciation. Inhale, heel high, and exhale, elbow straight and strong, heel to the sky. That one's awesome. Inhale, higher, exhale, lunge it through. Left heel coming down slow, inhale, reach. On the exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees. We're wrapping left above right, wrapping once, maybe twice. On the inhale, press down to lift up. On the exhale, fold. First, maybe just the shoulder to knee. I get that. If you feel comfortable or can, shoulder slides just toward the inside of that right knee. Now, I prefer the right foot down and the right knee touching the right shoulder as opposed to flaring it. And here, let's see if we can relax into it. So each exhale, in theory, the crown of the head comes a little closer to the mat. It doesn't have to come a lot closer, just a little bit. A beautiful gaze point or vantage point at that left arch. Notice how high you can lift it. The shock absorbers of the body, man. Get back to those feet. Beautiful. Next inhale, press down. We're drifting up. On the exhale, coming down slow. Right foot up, straight back. So we can stay here, or we can bend the elbows 90 degrees, right knee back, or right arm. Now, this is by Melissa's request that we can shift the weight forward, float that left foot up. So come into variation of running man. Now check this out. Check out my left hip. My left elbow is outside my left hip, so I'm not resting it like this, like a kickstand, but it's floating. We're looking to do, so keep the shoulders level. From here, we'll drop the left toes. Inhale, hips and right leg to the sky. Ooh, on the exhale, lunge it through. Left heel comes down. Inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, open, right hand forward, left hand back. From here, we're going to straighten the right leg, step in a bit with that left foot. Inhale, right hand front of the room. Exhale, right hand, right leg, left hand, sky. So from here, let's go for length today. So if you want to get longer, reach the left hand to the front of the room, left shoulder sky. This is challenging, cool. If you want to play with this variation, this is what I got for you today. If you feel comfortable, look down at the right foot, shift the weight forward, bring the right hand in front of the right foot, and take off. Flexing left hip above right, stacking it up. So it's a variation of a half move, but we're reaching that left hand forward. Flex with that back heel, and yes, we're going to fall. Nice job, Patty. Well done. Too stable, look up. Glancing down to meet up. Inhale long, exhale, rebend right knee, lower left foot. Ooh, inhale, reach. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, high. Exhale, prayer. Deeper twist now, deeper variation because that back foot is down. So make the adjustments accordingly. Inhale long, exhale everything first, then rotate. Trying to coax that left elbow on the right knee. Now again, that back heel is down. If you have to bring it up, we've been here before, that might feel more comfortable. Or you can even modify, dropping the left knee with me. Flexible, let's ring it out here. Let's open up the arms. Extending left hand outside the right knee foot, right hand the sky. You want to wrap it up, play with it. Why not? If you're wrapped and feeling comfortable, you can start to bring that back heel down. Wow, there's not much more you can do there, my love. Let the breath spiral up and down. Let the exhales quiet that mind. Beautiful. Working our way back to prayer so we can meet up. Inhale, press down, we rise. On the exhale, come on down. Left knee comes down. Let's catch that hip while we can. Walk the right foot on over. We'll lower that right shin down. A little half pigeon. I want to take advantage of the heat. On the inhale, long. Sternum away from tailbone now. Exhale, forearms. You can pause here if you're a little tight. I think some of us in the room are. Me. If you feel comfortable, you can keep reaching and get that crown of the head or the hairline to touch the floor, or maybe one fist or two. Now, this one's easy to try to force. So I really want you to stay on this side of force. So we're going right to the edge. Send that breath in. And then as that breath moves out, that's where you'll find that little bit of space. So that breath comes in like a wave. You can direct it, really. Close your eyes and really feel it. And then if you slow the exhale down, soften as the exhale drifts out, you'll feel that little bit of space, and then you can take it back. Play with it. Again, sometimes the emotions will well up when you get deep in those hips. Hundreds of times I've had people break down in tears and whatnot when we're getting to the hips. So emotions are meant to be expressed once, usually, mostly. This tendency of revisiting emotions over and over again. That's that mind on replay. You know, that thing we're trying to lose, or at least quiet. I'll tell you what, we're going to take back those left toes and the hands themselves. Next inhale, press down, lift the hips and right leg up. On the exhale, hips and right leg to the sky. It feels pretty good. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and bend the right knee, find the right heel into the left shoulder. You guys know this one as the shoulders are level, the hips are stacked, a nice stretch on the right side. Strong left shoulder, flip the dog, right foot down, right hand to the sky. On the inhale, get long. On the exhale, press down through both feet. Heavy through left fingers, hips coming higher. Maybe right hand at the front of the room a little longer now. Well done. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, right hand down, right heel to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it up. On the exhale, bring the right foot behind the left wrist. So the right foot comes behind the left wrist and slowly start to straighten that right leg. From here, left hand anywhere on that right leg. And then you can start to draw the right hand to the front of the room. It's going to feel like a very awkward variation of triangle. If you feel comfortable, you can rotate the right hand skyward, revolving this imbalanced triangle. It's imbalanced because your feet are kind of in a line or on a tightrope. Super tricky stuff. Right hand reaching up, right shoulder still soft. And we're wringing it out, you guys. Trying to keep the spine nice and fluid, mobile. The spine's important. All sports and whatnot, always transferring that energy from the lower half of the body to the upper half of the body. Next inhale, let's rotate, jet airplane over that right leg. On the exhale, drape over the right leg and relax, because we're fairly done with that right leg. Not in general, but just in this class. So here, right hip back, left hip forward. Long exhales, releasing that right hamstring. Inhale, seek length, slight bend, right knee. Exhale, left foot joins right. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Coming up slow. Inhale, extend out, extend up. Strong legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crown the front of the room. On the exhale, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, top of the toes. Exhale, descending. Inhale, chest forward. On the exhale, tuck toes, hips high. Walking out just a bit, feel what's up. Inhale, hips a bit higher. Exhale, deep lunge, left foot. Right heel descends this time. On the inhale, extend out, extend up. On the exhale, you might find yourself left hand forward, right hand back. So checking out that warrior two once again. Just checking the other side. So line it up, level off. And I'll tell you what, from here, we'll keep it easy. We'll straighten the left leg first, stepping a bit that right foot. Inhale, left hand front of the room. Exhale, left hand, left leg, right hand, sky. So working that first variation of triangle, but now we're starting to play with it. To add length, it's the right hand to the front of the room. So the body flat, as if you do two panes of glass, but the right hand's reaching forward, right shoulder skyward. As you take the weight off the left hand, it gets a little bit more intense. You can stay here. This is very intense. Or you can shift the weight forward, stack the right above the left, and take off. Flexing through the right heel, reaching through right fingers, and softening right shoulder. Very tricky stuff here. Again, it's that flexing of that back heel is going to help engage the core. Both hands forward is possible as well. It's possible, just maybe not probable. 2 breaths here. You got this.
So close to the wall.
It's the wall's fault for sure. Glancing down to stabilize. On the inhale, long, and exhale, rebend left knee, lower right foot. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right to left. Inhale, bring them high. Exhale, bend the elbows. Right above left, wrapping once, maybe twice. Inhale, press down, elbows up. Exhale, fold. You know it. Left shoulder inside the left knee, top of the head, the floor. Beautiful. Head hangs loose. Make sure my AirPod doesn't die, so I will switch it. Got that glance. Looking at that arch, lifting through it, easy. Elbows coming up, crown coming down. Legs still engaged, still drawing the heels toward one another. From here, this is all back strength. On the inhale, press down as the back lifts the body up. On the exhale, coming down. Nice job. Left foot comes up, straight back. A little arm balance as we play just a single leg, cool. Want to play next step, bend the elbows 90 degrees, left knee back, left arm. Next step, shift the weight forward and float the right leg. So again, trying to keep the shoulders level, trying to keep that right elbow out from underneath that right hip. I know it makes a convenient little shelf, but we're trying not to do that.
You can't see my video because I'm
Yeah. Let's see if I can see it from this side. So see, my right elbow is not under my right hip. From here, right toes come down. Inhale, hips and left leg to the sky. On the exhale, we'll lunge it through. Right heel comes down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, prayer. Last deep twist on this side. Inhale, long. Exhale, coming left. Right outside left knee. So again, it's hard, or it's the deep twist because that back heel is down. I see Jacqueline's brought the heel up. That's a perfect variation of this. We hit it a second time. You can even drop the right knee, or you can open it up. Right hand outside left knee foot, left hand to the sky. Wrap it up. Let's find your deepest variation on this side at this particular moment in your life. In this moment, like none other, really. That's the beauty of it. That's why we pay attention to these moments. No two ever alike. 3 breaths spiraling up and down. 3 exhales. Finish now. As those hands work back, you made it. Next inhale, rise. On the exhale, coming down slow. Right knee comes down, left foot walks on over, left shin descends. Let's unpack that left hip now. First on the inhale, get that length, so a little bit of a lift, sternum away from tailbone, then come on down. Inhale, move with it. It feels good to create space in that thing. Exhale, hairline coming down to touch something. So on this side, I'll make 1 fist or 2, but I'll find that pressure point to help unpack some of that stuff in that hip. So a few long exhales here. Taking advantage of the heat we developed. Taking advantage of this moment to reset and let go. About people being heavy. Usually they're weighted down with the past, people who are heavy. You know what I'm talking about. Or maybe they're weighted down with the future. But usually the moment, the present, fairly light. All right. Let's take back the hands. Tucking right toes. Here you go. Wakey, wakey. Next inhale, press down with the hips and left leg up. On exhale, hips and left leg to the sky. So once again, you can move it around at will. Eventually, we'll start to bend the left knee, find the left heel underneath the right shoulder. Trying to get that beautiful stretch on the left side this time as the shoulders remain level, the left hip stacks up. And if the right shoulder is strong, you can safely flip the dog by bringing left foot down, left hand to the sky. On the inhale, press strong through left fingers. On exhale, press down through both feet. Hips coming skyward as the left hand reaches to the front of the room. Heavy through right fingers, stiff arming the mat, creating that space. Inhale, left hand high. And exhale, left hand down, left heel to the sky. So on the inhale, we'll bring it higher. On the exhale, this time is left foot behind right wrist. It's almost cross-legged as you work that left leg straight and strong. Bring the right hand anywhere on it. Left hip back, right hip forward, and then left hand reaching the front of the room. This is a good starting point. Left bicep in your left ear. And this is very hard. A little bit more, the left hand continues to spiral skyward. So we're revolving that triangle. There you go, Helen. Yeah, revolve it. Let's see, your left leg is forward. Yeah, there you go. 3 breaths here. Let it spiral up and down. Exhale is complete. Left hand reaching high, left shoulder soft. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, fold. Drape over left leg. Heavy. 2 breaths, riding the breath till the body softens a bit. Inhale, lengthen, slight bend left knee. Exhale, right to left. Inhale, long. Exhale, low. Next inhale, bend both knees. Sit back into a chair only for a moment as the hands reach high. On the exhale, they gather together behind the back. Last standing forward fold, probably. Inhale, drop the knuckles, heart high. Exhale, fold, chest thigh. Beautiful. Here we can walk it out a little bit. Bend one knee, press opposite heel, slowly rotate. Palms pressing if you can. It opens up the heart a little bit further. See some little tightness there. That's cool. Inhale, bend both knees, sit back, hands reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crown that forward. Exhale, last time, walk, jump, or float. Inhale, top of the toes. Exhale, bend the elbows slow. Inhale, press down to lift up. On the exhale, tuck toes, hips high. Inhale, hips higher, and exhale, knees come down. We'll find all fours. Inhale, chest forward, arch coming to the back. Exhale, we'll round it out, spine sky. I get it. Inhale, seek length. Exhale, everything. Inhale, neutral. On the exhale, soften what you can. We'll cross your ankles, sit back on the heels. On the inhale, get tall. On the exhale, head and shoulders down. Try to lift the knees and legs up. Try to draw them to the front of the room. Extend them, and then come on down. We all got there. Let's open it up. Hands right at the shoulders, fingers forward. There you go. Inhale, float the hips. Then on the exhale, bend the knees, heel, feet flat, hips high. So 3 exhales here. Each exhale, I want to see those hips come up a little higher, ideally to knee height or shoulder height. Heavy through the fingers, hands still gripping a little bit, drawing the energy through the arms. Inhale a little higher. On the exhale, feet flat as hips come straight down. Feet and knees come together. We'll just work on the descent here this afternoon. On the inhale, tall. Slow exhale, descend 1 vertebrae at a time. When the shoulders come down, knees into your chest, little bear hug here. Easy. And then we'll draw those heels skyward for a moment. Come into that last little inversion. Right now it's just an L shape, and you can use just that. If you have any neck issues, go no further. This is perfect. No neck issues, want to open up a little deeper. Keep the eyes skyward. The neck stationary as you lift the hips, stack them above the shoulders. Here, drawing the hands to the small of the back. So we're pressing the shoulders down. That's what's taking the pressure off the neck and off the spine. It's not a spine stand, it's a shoulder stand. For a few of you, guys, mainly girls, getting straight up and down with it can start to float the arms skyward, as Melissa can do. 3 breaths here, pressing down to lift up. Again, playing with that duality. So beautiful. Let's catch the hands on the back and find that final fold as the legs drift toward the back of the room. So if you're a little tight, most likely, like me, the legs are going to be in the air. That's cool. Keep the hands on the back of the floor. Control the weight distribution. If the toes are touching, that's cool too. You can interlace the fingers, press the palms, flex the heels behind you. So it's 2 breaths up and down the pass, the back of the body, that tightness. And a couple long exhales, just trying to let go of it. Again, we pack our own bags. What are you packing? What if you let it go? Set down, forgive, forget, move on. What would the rest of the day be like? Why don't we try it today? From here, let's roll it back down. Here, we're trying to keep the legs as straight and as close to the chest as possible as we literally peel the body down 1 vertebrae at a time. Whenever your own hips touch, begin to coax your right knee high into your chest and let your left leg continue its slow journey to the front of the room and down. So you end up with that right knee high, left leg heavy. Inhale, knee to you. On the exhale, a final twist as the left hand coaxes right knee, left side of the room, and the right hand, the right ear, the right shoulder all come down. And now we have this planet supporting us, and we have this pressure of gravity grounding us, and we're comfortable in between these huge universal shaping forces, as if by design. Or maybe it was by design. So here with the eyes closed, it's easy to glance up and down the body, looking for that tension or tightness. But also we're looking for that thought. On the exhale, just connect it all to the breath and let it go. Every breath, a bit of a reset if we make it so. Rolling the hips back down, we'll reset the knee and hip by drawing it back into the chest. And then, yes, you guessed it, we free the right leg and we draw the left knee up. On the inhale, it's again coaxed high to you. On the exhale, it's drawn to the right side of the room, left hand, left ear, left shoulder, descending. Heavy as the left shoulder, soft to the face, eyes they close. To be and breathe. So natural, yet oddly foreign to us. We got to breathe and do stuff, right? Not be and breathe. Do and breathe. For a moment, it's just be and breathe. That's what we're doing, being. Let's roll it back. Inhale 1 more time, left knee to you. On the exhale, extend the legs of the feet, drop open. If it's not comfortable in the back, bring the soles of the feet together Knees extend out and down. If this isn't comfortable, just find a comfortable position. It matters not at all what position you're actually in. I just want to develop a little stillness. Now, how do you develop stillness? Look for movement. So with the eyes closed on the inhale, just scan the body for movement or tension. And on the exhale, you guessed it, liberate yourself. Don't attach to it. That means let it go. Now, next inhale, it's movement of a different kind. It's thoughts in the mind. But I'm going to take it easy on you guys. On the inhale, you think as much as you want. Go for it. But on the exhale, let go of that thought. The next inhale, as we glance, we'll find a new thought. The practice itself, right there, shows you a separation from our thoughts and ourselves. We aren't the thoughts, we're the thing looking at the thoughts. We're the thing capturing it, acknowledging it, being entertained by it, and letting it go. So with a little practice, the mind will grow tired of throwing up all these random things to think about. And you'll take a breath in and find no thought. There you connect with what we are. It just takes a little while to get all the other nonsense out of the way and connect with that awareness, that will, that intent, that spirit, that soul. Call it whatever you want, but it's stronger than body and mind combined. So just 60 seconds here. Play with it. Find what you really are. Inhale. Acknowledge everything you find. Exhale. Let it all go. That's when you find yourself. 60 seconds. Do your best. I hope you enjoy. And here, maybe a smile drawing you back. Smile because you showed up, had that time, and pointed the direction of change. Use yoga, tai chi, and qi gong to strengthen, lengthen, and heal, detox your body, and capture the reins of that mind of yours. Maybe you smile because the day is still relatively young. You got to manifest the change that you wanted, but there's other changes that you can go with. Like the rest of the day, how kind you want to be, how courageous, how bold, how giving, how forgiving. It's the beauty of the fluidity of reality. It frees all of us from who we were. Frees us to be whoever we want by being as we wish right here, right now. You did it for the last hour, found yourself tired, sweating, upside down, and still calm. If you can do it here, you can do it anywhere. You brought this power here, cultivated it, displayed it, and now it is yours to take, to use, and to share. So with that said, I want to thank my lovely wife for joining me today, supporting all our efforts here. I want to thank all you guys for joining us as well. How'd that sound? This is, I think, our first technical victory, I dare say. Let me see if I can turn this on. Yeah.